Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And if you're a true General Hospital fan, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started with today's video. The General Hospital GH preview update for the week of July 20th to 24th states that Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, will receive some unpleasant news and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, will be demoted. Furthermore, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, keeps a secret from Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. It's another wild week in Port Charles, so let's take a look at what fans may expect. To begin with, Brennan will experience both successes and failures. Following his hot kiss with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, it appears that the two will be up to much more, hint, wink, earlier in the week. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, July 20th indicate that Willow Kane, Caitlin McMullen, will make an unpleasant discovery, so will she witness Brennan and Nina in some sort of act? With that said, Brennan will receive some bad news and deliver it later in the week. Is this related to his missing black box? In any case, Nina will come up with a ridiculous idea throughout the week, so they may design a scheme to steal it. Valentine, as fans know, has Brennan's large black box, and while Carly will object to him having a WSB in her home, he will dig his heels in and convince her that he knows what he's doing. Valentine will set out his plan over time. It's unclear whether he'll be able to open the box this week, but if he can, he'll quickly find that it contains no secrets from Ross Cullum, Andrew Hawks, but it is valuable to Brennan. Meanwhile, General Hospital teasers for the week of July 20th to 24th suggest Carly will hold a secret from Valentine. Is this regarding Brick's Stephen A. Smith investigation? Brick promised to help Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, gather negative information on Valentine, but he refused to go over Carly's back. Brick's agreement was that he convey the material to Carly directly. So, will Carly find out and decide to keep this from Valentine? In related news, Sonny may receive some hopeful news midweek, thus Brick may have already gotten some information on Valentine. In addition, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, will confront her ex-father-in-law and inform him that Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, not Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, shot Cullum. This will cause the mob boss to have a heart-to-heart with his grandson. There will be a flurry of action at the PCPD as Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, returns to work, resulting in Dante's resignation as police commissioner. The first order of business for Anna will be to receive a warning from Brennan. Will this be laced with good intentions, or a threat to stay out of the WSB's way? As the days pass, Anna will make an offer to Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and there's a high chance he'll be able to resume his investigative work. Dante will put Chase to the test in the next days, so he may want to ensure that the man is loyal to the PCPD. In addition, Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, will provide Dante with information, and Dante will make a recommendation that surprises Lulu. Across town, Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud, and Tristan Roberts, Dean Geyer, will meet paths again, so will they have another heated argument? Whatever the case, Britt appears to be attempting to re-establish her employment at the hospital, but given her previous acts, she will face some harsh criticism. Britt might be demoted, placed on probation, or both. Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, will also apologize to someone, so perhaps he apologizes to Britt for the "I liked you better when you thought you were dying" comment. Back to Willow, General Hospital spoilers for the week of July 20th to 24th suggest that she will be challenged by Elizabeth, Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. All indications point to this being about Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson. Liz has been pressing to broaden Drew's communication capabilities while also assuming that the house is the reason he hasn't recovered. After all, Brennan miraculously recovered from his stroke at the same house, and Drew remains the same. Liz knows very little, right? Regardless, the nurse should be careful not to push Willow too much, as she has no idea what the woman is capable of. Elsewhere, Willow's ex-husband, Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, will be taken off guard by something or someone. Could this be about his ex-wife? As the week progresses, Michael compares notes with Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn. What could this be about? Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, will surprise Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner. So let's hope it's a good surprise rather than a bad one. And Stella Henry, Vernee Watson, caution the co-parents to keep their eyes on the prize, the baby's health. Fingers crossed that Portia and Curtis continue on pace to provide a quiet, happy, and drama-free atmosphere for the newborn. Finally, on Friday, July 24th, Jason and Danny Morgan, Asher and Tonizin, will come to town. General Hospital spoilers indicate that the two needed some father-son vacation away from the world, so it would be good to see Jason and Danny return to PC together. Fans of General Hospital, prepare for a week of secrets, confrontations, family reunions, and high-stakes drama in Port Charles beginning July 20th. The canvas is alive with unresolved tensions from recent events, such as Carly's growing romance with Valentine, lingering threats from former rivals, Willow's troubled personal life, and the long-awaited return of crucial players. This week promises to disrupt foundations in numerous families, with Carly at the center of several key moments, Sunny negotiating personal and professional minefields, and surprising revelations that could permanently alter alliances. Starting on Monday, July 20th, Carly is greatly rattled by an unexpected development. Given her previous defense of her connection with Valentine in the face of Sunny's warnings, this might be due to fresh facts about Valentine's violent background or the reemergence of adversaries. Sunny has been outspoken about the dangers Valentine poses to their daughter Donna and the entire Corinthos family, citing Valentine's history of schemes and confrontations. Carly, on the other hand, has pushed back, emphasizing Valentine's willingness to assist Jocelyn during a vital period. This protective tension between exes Carly and Sunny is a typical GH dynamic, combining co-parenting concerns with lingering feelings. Simultaneously, Lulu meets with Sunny to continue a long-standing conversation. Lulu's storylines frequently overlap with family secrets and emotional reckonings, particularly her connections to the Spencer and Corinthos clans. This conversation could focus on Rocco, recent traumas, or larger family relationships in the aftermath of health scares and revelations. Viewers should expect genuine honesty, possibly revisiting old hurts or creating new understandings that span numerous generations. Valentine stands firm on Monday, most likely due to his loyalty to Carly or a broader Cassadine-related scheme. His character has changed from a wicked mastermind to someone seeking repentance and connection, especially given his history with Anna. This unwavering posture could entail stating his intentions more clearly or refusing to back down from threats given by people such as Sunny or external foes. The Carradine combo has fans split but fascinated, with chemistry emerging among the drama. Willow has an unpleasant epiphany that relates to her ongoing personal issues, possibly including Michael, her children, or secret realities about recent events, such as cover-ups or emotional entanglements. Her arc has been filled with moral ambiguities, and this moment may push her to confront painful truths about her self-image or relationships. Tracy, the powerful Quartermain matriarch, approves a shocking request, possibly linked to family business, Drew, or an unexpected plea from someone like Brooke Lynn or an outsider. Tracy's judgments frequently have serious ramifications for the Quartermain empire and others around it. On Tuesday, July 21st, Carly decides to hide a secret from Valentine. This decision is guaranteed to cause issues in the future, especially if it entails protecting someone close or sheltering their new romance from outside forces. Secrets in Port Charles are rarely kept hidden, and Carly's history of balancing family, love interests, and survival instincts makes this a ticking time bomb. Will it be about Sunny's anxieties, threats from Valentine's foes, or anything related to current hospital or business dramas? Sunny receives positive news, creating a rare bright spot. After weeks of warnings, mob tensions, and family concerns, this may be about business stability, health updates, or positive developments with loved ones such as Rocco and Donna. Sunny's fortitude has been tested numerous times, and supporters will be pleased to see him regain some momentum. Following personal upheaval, Anna returns to work, resuming her professional career at the PCPD or in investigative capacity. Her presence frequently sparks major plot twists, particularly when characters such as Valentine or Britt are involved. Dante's proposition surprises Lulu, implying a risky concept that could derail her current path, perhaps including family, law enforcement, or emotional support. Britt crosses encounters with Dr. Tristan Roberts again, rekindling potential medical, romantic, or confrontational connections. Britt's recent interrogations and personal struggles have left her vulnerable, making this interaction ideal for emotional intensity or conflict. On Wednesday, July 22nd, Michael is caught off guard, most likely by news about Willow, financial transactions, or his father's activities. Valentine puts out a plan, raising the stakes for everyone, possibly as a strategic move against foes or as a pledge to his future with Carly. Portia surprises Curtis by infusing new vitality into their love amidst family expansions and past betrayals. Britt receives tough love, a much-needed but difficult dose of reality from friends or family, prompting her to take responsibility or seek therapy. Brennan gives a caution to Anna, emphasizing the risks in Port Charles. Brennan's presence frequently indicates intelligence, WSB connections, or mysterious threats, keeping the tension high. These midweek events add levels of suspense as players balance personal wants against broader threats. On Thursday, July 23rd, Nina has a wild idea that could complicate things. Nina's machinations are typically motivated by maternal instincts or professional goals and may involve Carly, Willow, or new alliances. Michael and Alexis compare notes, delving into legal, family, and ethical issues that emphasize their common concerns. Sonny experiences an emotional moment with Rocco, cementing father-son relationships at a critical juncture. Anna offers Chase a professional chance that could change his career path and put his loyalty and desires to the test. Laura supplies Dante with valuable information, adjusting his perspective on investigations or family concerns. The week concludes on Friday, July 24th, when Jason and Danny return home. Jason Morgan's homecomings are usually memorable, bringing his distinct blend of calm passion, loyalty, and problem-solving to Port Charles. After spending time away connecting with Danny, his return could collide with several stories, including Sonny's world, Carly's secrets, and Valentine-related threats. The timing of Brennan delivering terrible news heightens the drama, which could involve threats to loved ones, legal concerns, or shocking revelations that rock the canvas. Elizabeth directly challenges Willow, creating a confrontation over long-simmering truths. Dante puts Chase to the test, questioning his honesty and actions in ways that may fracture relationships, particularly with Brooklyn. Lucas issues an overdue apology, admitting past sins and opening the way to reconciliation in the medical or personal domains. Overarching themes emerge throughout the week, including the vulnerability of new romances like Carly and Valentine's in the face of exes and enemies, the weight of family secrets and their consequences, professional and personal reckonings for characters like Anna, Britt, and Chase, and the enduring power of returns like Jason's to reset dynamics. Recent episodes have created suspense through interrogations involving Britt, guilt over occurrences such as those on Spoon Island, and hospital-based tensions. Fans have been passionate about the Carradine pairing, admiring the connection while disputing Sonny's warnings, which stem from his own complicated history. Willow's realizations and tribulations relate to the larger moral gray areas that constitute GH narrative. Tracy's unpredictability in granting requests reminds viewers of her status as a wild-card enforcer of Quartermain principles. Jason's homecoming promises action and emotional payoffs, particularly with Danny's development and family integration. This week shows why General Hospital is still interesting after decades, interwoven lives where one secret or decision ripples throughout the town. Carly's hidden truths jeopardize her happiness with Valentine. Sonny's optimistic news may bring some relief before the next storm. The interactions between Lulu and Dante show the Spencer Falconeri generational tensions. Medical and investigative lines involving Anna, Britt, Portia, and others keep the narrative grounded in Port Charles's institutions. Expect heightened emotions, cliffhangers, and setups for broader storylines. Will Carly's secret blow up? How does Jason's reappearance impact power dynamics? Can Willow deal with her realizations without additional isolation? These questions will keep viewers engaged as they analyze every gaze, confrontation, and disclosure. Port Charles never stops, and this week's episode offers the show's trademark twists, heart, and mystery. As always, General Hospital strikes a mix between high drama and character-driven moments, heart-to-hearts, unexpected alliances, and the continual threat of mob ties, medical emergencies, and personal vendettas. The combination of heritage characters and evolving stories means that there is something for everyone, whether they are interested in romantic entanglements, family sagas, or heart-pounding suspense. Tune in daily to discover how these threads come together to create must-see television. The week of July 20th promises another dramatic chapter in Port Charles, with secrets, surprising alliances, and emotional confrontations ready to rock the lives of many cherished characters. Fans of General Hospital are bracing for a dramatic roller coaster as relationships are strained and terrible secrets emerge. Carly finds herself at the center of the action once more. Recent events have left her terribly unsettled, and she is struggling to maintain control while keeping a secret that could change everything. Carly has always been fiercely protective of those she cares about, but the load she carries now appears to be heavier than ever. Her decision to hide critical information from Valentine could have major ramifications, especially if the truth is eventually revealed. As the week progresses, viewers will witness Carly balance fear, loyalty, and determination while attempting to protect those closest to her. Meanwhile, Valentine refuses to give up. Despite mounting pressure from all sides, he remains determined and confident. He appears to have his own strategy, which might significantly alter the power dynamics in Port Charles. Valentine has never given up easy, and his behaviors indicate that he is ready for a significant move. However, those around him may not fully comprehend his objectives, resulting in an atmosphere of distrust and confusion. Sonny Corinthos also has a critical week ahead of him. After overcoming countless obstacles and emotional disappointments, he hears some optimistic news. This favorable outcome could give him a renewed feeling of optimism and purpose. Sonny's relationships with Lulu become increasingly meaningful as old connections and unsolved issues resurface. Their meeting could result in unexpected disclosures and may have an impact on future storylines. Lulu is faced with difficult decisions. Conversations with Sonny and Dante cause her to reconsider her current circumstances. Dante's idea catches her completely off surprise, leaving her unsure which course to take. Fans have long watched these characters' convoluted history, and recent developments may rekindle old scars while presenting fresh prospects for reconciliation or conflict. Willow faces one of the most emotional moments of the week when she comes to an unwelcome realization. Whatever truth she discovers appears to shatter her and make her doubt everything she knows. Willow has faced numerous challenges, and this latest revelation may push her to the breaking point. Her future choices could have far-reaching effects on her relationships and family dynamics. Michael is also caught up in the growing drama. Unexpected occurrences take him by surprise, prompting him to respond rapidly to shifting circumstances. Michael has always tried to keep his family together, but the growing tensions around him may make that impossible. His activities during this time could influence future alliances and rivalries. In Port Charles, Anna returns to work, marking the start of another significant chapter in her ongoing saga. Anna's return is hailed with relief and apprehension as various deadly events unfold around her. Brennan offers a warning that cannot be ignored, implying that major threats may be imminent. Anna has spent much of her life confronting danger, but even she may not be totally prepared for what awaits. Britt continues to play an essential role in the week's events. Her reunion with Tristan piques her interest and creates several questions about the future. Their encounters indicate unfinished business and emotional issues that may turn more serious. Britt also receives some harsh love, which forces her to face difficult realities about herself and her situation. Portia surprises Curtis with unexpected facts or actions, which may have an impact on their relationship going ahead. The pair has already faced countless hardships, and this recent development might either bring them closer together or cause additional tension between them. Curtis, like always, is trying to manage complex emotions while coping with external influences. Tracy Quartermaine once again proves her power by granting a request that could affect multiple stories. Tracy's judgments frequently have far-reaching implications, and her involvement usually suggests significant changes ahead. Fans know that when Tracy becomes intimately involved in an event, surprises are never far away. Throughout the week, family loyalty, love problems, and secret motives are prominent themes. Characters who formerly trusted each other may begin to question their motives, while others find unexpected sources of support. Because Port Charles is so interwoven, any secret might have far-reaching consequences. The atmosphere in Port Charles becomes more tense as several characters pursue their own objectives. Some want redemption, while others fight for love, and a few may be driven by vengeance. These clashing interests provide an ideal setting for dramatic confrontations and unexpected developments. Longtime watchers know that General Hospital thrives on emotional storytelling, and this week appears to give just that. Relationships will be tested, alliances may shift, and numerous characters may face life-altering choices. The emotional stakes continue to rise with each episode. One of the most intriguing features of the future episodes is the mystery surrounding Carly's secret. The longer she keeps the truth secret, the riskier the scenario grows. Secrets in Port Charles are rarely kept hidden forever, and when they are uncovered, the results are frequently catastrophic. Sonny's optimistic news may bring some relief, but his convoluted personal relationships ensure that challenges will continue. His relationship with family and friends continues to define many of the show's key plot lines, and his choices during this time could have a huge impact on future events. Meanwhile, Valentine's determination indicates that he is gearing up for a major clash. It is unclear whether his schemes will ultimately work, but his refusal to yield ensures that spectators will see interesting events. Willow's terrible epiphany could become one of the week's most poignant stories. Her reactions and subsequent decisions could change the course of several critical relationships. Fans are curious to watch how she handles this latest struggle and whether she can muster the strength to go forward. Anna's return to active participation enhances hopes for mystery and excitement. Her investigative instincts and persistence frequently lead her straight into perilous situations. Brennan's warning only fuels conjecture about what risks may emerge soon. As the week progresses, Port Charles demonstrates why it is one of daytime television's most enthralling fictitious villages. Every character bears emotional baggage, secret motivations, and unresolved issues, which propel the drama onward. Throughout the week, viewers can expect heartbreaking moments, intense confrontations, unexpected disclosures, and cliffhanger endings. The writers appear to be meticulously developing many narratives at the same time, ensuring that each episode provides something distinctive.